Now, just 2 months into the global pandemic, companies, big and small, are being impacted tremendously by the stay-at-home orders. Macy's, Kohl's, and The Gap have furloughed tens of thousands of people. And as many of the stores and malls around the country remain closed, Neiman Marcus is now one of the first major retailers to file for bankruptcy during the pandemic. But with more people working from home and the new mandatory face covering order, those into fashion have found a new way to ride the quarantine out in style. And loungewear is now even officially a thing, and several online brands are seeing notable increases in sales. Amidst the shortage of personal protective equipment for the countless healthcare workers on the front line, some fashion heroes have come to the rescue, bringing couture, glitz, and glamour. Designer Christian Siriano was one of the first designers to turn his high fashion house into a mask factory, answering the governor of New York's plea for more protective gear for doctors and nurses. Designer Trina Turk and her team have also stepped up to the plate to create and donate thousands of masks. And fashion giant Louis Vuitton is making masks and medical gowns for European healthcare workers. Celebrity designer Michael Ngo, whose custom luxe looks you've probably seen on artists like J-Lo, Ariana Grande, Ciara, and Demi Lovato. Well, he's also one of those fashion heroes we're celebrating these days, and he joins us in Cyber Hall from his living room in LA.
Michael, you've had such great success. I mean, look at the stars behind you on your wall. J-Lo, Mary J. You are known for your custom pieces. This passion for design, it really is a calling for you.
Yeah, it definitely is. I love what I do, and I love being able to share my work with my platform, and it really is a blessing to do what I do and to love what I do. So I'm very happy.
As I said, your pieces are not the pieces that people can walk in a store and purchase. These are custom, very luxe things. And at some point during this crisis, you decided that you wanted to pivot, that you wanted to pivot from the famous faces to folks we will never know, names we will never know, but they're on the front line. What compelled you to act in this way?
So, with the shortage of PPE and just the state of the world in general right now, I think there was just a need for some kind of reassurance from community help, and I wanted to step in and do good. So I first started out making some non-medical masks to just donate to local facilities and homeless shelters near me. And then I posted a picture on Instagram, and that's when it kind of started this snowball effect for the project.
So the game changer in all of this was people seeing it on social media. How did that feel?
It felt, to be honest, the response was really overwhelming. And that's when I realized I could actually use my talent and my platform to do good during this time. So
where did you get the fabrics? I know that, so much is closed down. We are all self-distancing and, lockdowns, different measures. How were you getting your fabrics? How are you getting fabrics?
So I really wanted to tap into what I had. And what I had was a stockpile of fabric and materials that I've used from, my previous customs. And when I finally laid everything out, I realized, oh my God, I have my own studio of my own warehouse of fabric. Let's do this. Let's make it. And that's what kind of sparked the Revival Mask project. I wanted to breathe new life into these fabrics that were just sitting there that I probably would have donated or disposed of. And by doing that, I would be able to breathe life into the community with the project. Equivalent of one of my standard masks that are really cute. They're like neoprene scuba fabric, and they're also reversible. I have my little logo on it. But one of these equal 150 meals. So when one of my purchasers or clients buy this, they can say that, hey, I provided 150 meals plus to the LA Food Bank. So that's really great.
Where's the number right now? How much money have you raised so far? Because all the proceeds go to them.
All right, so 100% of the net proceeds go to the LA Food Bank, and we've done 3 weeks of releases. I kind of do them in drops so that each week there's a special color or a special set of designs. And in total, we've raised almost $24,000. So this is the Black Crystal Mask, one of my signature looks with a rhinestones and crystals.
Love it.
We have different colors like the orange hyacinth. And then we have some really cool colors and like fabrications that are really reminiscent of like pop star designs I've done in the past. And just some cool, interesting things, like make things a little fun, on your way to the grocery store, or, a supply run.
I was thinking to myself, how many times I'm sure you looked around and thought, I got to get rid of all this stuff at some point. And then this happens and you find a way to use them for good. Talk about things that were meant to be. That was meant to be.
It was totally meant to be.
Well, congratulations on the success of this. I know that you will help so many others with this effort, and I know that they are all so grateful. Thank you very much, Michael.
Thank you so much, Tamron. I appreciate it.
For more information on Michael's Revival Mask project, go to TamronHallShow.com. And coming up, he designed this incredible cat suit for me to wear, and his sales went through the roof. Next, the emotional journey of one of our fashion designers of